Hey there, Nerd Fighters. It's Sunday, February 24th. My name is Lane. It is my 19th birthday and also the day of the 85th Annual Academy Awards. But I haven't seen any of the movies that have been nominated for Best Picture. Of actually all the movies that have been nominated for any category, I've only seen two, The Hobbit and The Avengers. So instead of talking about the Academy Awards, I'm going to talk about books that have gotten me through my first 19 years of my life, because I love reading. Books behind me, books around my room. So, let's go. First book, Green Eggs and Ham. This is the first book I ever read by myself. In my opinion, the best Dr. Seuss book, probably because it is the first book I read by myself. So, here's one. Another book of my childhood that I have read over and over again. I always read it, no matter how I was feeling, just because I loved it so much. Where the Wild Things Are. I would be describing these books to you in this video, but that would make this video really long, so I'm just gonna say these are the books. So, Green Eggs and Ham and Where the Wild Things Are, very big parts of my elementary school time. The first chapter book that I read, over and over again, was Holes. I actually want to reread it. So yeah, this is like my first chapter book. Love it dearly. Other than Harry Potter, this is my favorite series as a child. The Spiderwick Chronicles. It's only 5 books, so if you haven't read it, you should go read it. They're an easy read because they're kids' books, and there's only 5 of them. The fantasy is fantastic. I love these books. Read them. Another fantasy book of my childhood that involved like magic and wizardry is The Wizard's Map by Jane Yolen. So if you're looking for another wizarding book to read, and maybe you need to be quick read because it's a kid's book, look for Wizard's Map by Jane Yolen. My first historical fiction novel that I love dearly and recommend to people whenever I find out that they like historical fiction is The Green Glass Sea by Ellen Klages. It takes place in World War II era, in the US, but it's the 1940s. Recommend it highly if you like historical fiction, so read it. Just go read it. Coming to my high school years, because I didn't read much in junior high, my favorite fantasy book of like my first 2 years in high school, The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly. There's fairy tales, like twists of fairy tales in this book. John Connolly puts his own twist to the fairy tales of our childhood, like Snow White. It's like darker than Disney, but not as dark as the original fairy tales. So, John Connolly, Book of Lost Things. Junior year of high school, my favorite book, and I still love it dearly, The Great Gatsby. I'm assuming many of you, if not all of you, have read this book. If you haven't read it, you should read it. This is like a classic that I feel like everyone should read in their life, so go after it if you haven't read it. The book of my senior year, more of a philosophical book, but also very comedic and funny. Candide by Voltaire. If you don't like philosophy, maybe not the best book to go after. If you do like it, I'd recommend it. It is a bit of a challenge, but it is very good. There's also a musical based off of it. I haven't actually seen the stage musical, but I have played the music for it. The music is good, but so is the book. So, Candide. My favorite book of all time that my shirt may be giving away. The book that has caused me all emotions. The Fault in Our Stars. I'll love this book forever. This is a book that's actually been inspiring me to write lately. So, Fault in Our Stars. Most recent book of my 19 years that has, gotten me through my 19 years. Fault in Our Stars. So in the comments below, you can comment about any of those books, or actually I was hoping you would tell me what books you consider the books of your life. What books have gotten you through your life so far. If you don't read a lot, what music has gotten you through your life? Because I really like music too. And maybe if I could make another video for this channel, I'd do music that has got me through these first 19 years. Maybe I'll put that on my personal channel. That'll be my second video. My first video was Project Awesome. So, either in the comments, talk about the books of your life. You can also ask about any of these books. I'll try to describe them in the comments for you, if you're curious about them. So, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for watching all the videos that have been uploaded so far. a preemptive thank you for watching the videos that are coming up after me. This is definitely a big project, but it's an exciting project. So don't forget to be awesome.